Hi, I'm Chef Raphael and welcome to today's special edition made with love courtesy of Sunrice Basmati Rice. Today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious stir-fried chicken and vegetable rice. Let's get started. So for today's recipe, the ingredients are simple and straightforward. Remember, we are making this for a special loved one. Now, for any stir-fried rice, it's always good to have it with vegetables because it is a complete meal. Here I have broccoli, and then I have a small piece of courgette, onion. Now, the red and orange or yellow capsicum, that will add in the color of the rice. Now we'll also use chicken. Now I'm using chicken breast, and also I'm going to use some soy sauce. Most importantly, we also have the Sunrice Basmati Rice. It has a long grain, it has a nice aroma, especially this one in an orange pack. We have many other varieties, but this one has a nice aroma. I love it. Whenever I use it at home, the rice always comes out perfect. So we start by measuring. Now I want to make 2 cups of rice. The trick is always to use the same cup for rice and water. So you have 2 cups of rice. How I usually make my rice is, for every 1 cup, I use 1.5 cups of water. So for this one, I have 2 cups of rice. I'll use 3 cups of water. So the first thing we need to do is to wash our rice. Wash the rice and then drain off the water and then wash again. That's the basic idea that you need to have when you're cleaning your rice. I've already put my water on a pot and turned on the heat, started boiling. So I'll show you how I actually do it with cold water. I'll add some salt. That's about 1 teaspoon, and then I'll pour the rice. Now, one thing about the Sunrice Basmati rice is that, remember I said it should sometimes tends to be starchy when the liquid is white. Now this one doesn't have that much of the starch, which is a good thing because that's one of the main things that makes it not stick together when you cook it. Now the trick that I use is I let the water come to a boil. The rice has started boiling. When it's boiling, reduce the heat to complete minimum, and what will happen is that the rice will start simmering, and it's at this point that you need to time it for 12 minutes. When it comes to the vegetables, you have to be careful not to have too much of them more than the rice. Remember, this is a meal you're making for your loved one. It's something that this is just one idea you can make. It's a very quick meal. It's balanced. It has the protein, which is the meat. It has the vegetables and the starch. So vegetables are ready. Let's cut the chicken. Again, I'm using a chicken breast or boneless chicken. The idea when you're cutting your meat and vegetables is cut them uniformly. If you decide to go the cube direction, make sure that everything is in that shape. So it's always a good idea at minute 8 or 9 to check your rice, and the rice is dried up and it's cooked. Especially with the Sunrice Basmati rice, one thing about it, it literally does not stick together. Let's now make the stir-fried rice with chicken and vegetables. So heat your pan, add some oil. So what I'll do, so stir frying is all about high heat and speed. So I'll start by frying the chicken. So the other thing we need to note is that each piece should be touching the surface of the pan. I'll add some black pepper, a minimal amount of salt, so chicken is half, or it's not fully cooked, but it's browned. So we'll return it to the heat after the vegetables are cooked. So the reason why you're doing this is because I need more room for the vegetables to cook. And if the chicken is still there, what will happen is that it will start interfering with the cooking process. So I've added the vegetables. So same thing, we're going to stir fry on high heat. Small amount of salt, not too much. So it's the rainbow colors that now makes this dish beautiful. So the vegetables are 3/4 way cooked. Now I'll add the chicken. If you opt this, you can also serve it as it is and then have it with plain white basmati rice on the side. I will add the cooked rice. But for extra flavor and seasoning, I'm going to add the soy sauce. And you need to stir it very fast so that it doesn't stick to one side of the dish. So right now the rice is cooked. It looks very delicious. The basmati rice has come through perfectly. Remember I said it's about balancing of the vegetables and the rice as well as the meat. So after serving it, you can add an extra special touch for your loved one and include a heart that is made from the red pepper, or you can also use tomato. So I hope you've enjoyed today's recipe. Remember, it's been brought to you by Sunrice Basmati Rice, which has long grains, it's fluffy and very aromatic. And until next time, goodbye.